Stop talking.
I swear.
Stop talking. Stop. Stop.
I will you. Cannot escape.
In the middle of a dark and silent night, a woman is stopped by a police officer. She is suspected of a traffic violation. As the officer conducts a field test and prepares to write her a ticket, she tries to resist.
I've never had a speeding ticket in my life.
You're under arrest for driving while intoxicated. You need to place the car and put your hands behind your back.
Continuing, the woman attempted to alter the situation by offering something unexpected to the police officer in an effort to resolve the problem. But this attempt could not change the police officer's decision.
Is there any way that we can send this to text?
Through what?
A police officer stops a female college student on a deserted highway, suspecting a DUI. The woman attempts to seduce the officer in her own way.
DUI.
But I'm not drunk.
Okay, I'll explain it all to you, mate. Just look back forward.
When the police confirmed her guilt and wanted to take her to the station for further questioning, this woman tried to offer something unexpected to the police officer.
I'll take everything off. Please don't charge me, but I don't want to go to jail. Please, sir.
I don't want you to take everything off.
Please, sir.
We have footage from a police car capturing a drunk driving suspect trying to justify her actions. In February 2006, a woman arrested for drunk driving attempted to engage the officer in conversation despite being intoxicated.
You want it? You got it. Can I mention something to you?
While the officer is driving, the suspect initiates a seemingly normal conversation. However, an unexpected word is uttered a few moments later.
I have not had a test in years. Your man has
She persists in initiating surprising conversations with the officer.
given me what I've been missing and if you have time.
On January 5th, 2022, a police officer responded to a car accident. Behind these tense moments, the woman who is the suspect has undergone a lengthy investigation and has decided to take responsibility for her mistakes. Amid financial responsibility, reckless driving, and traffic violations, the atmosphere intensified as the officer recorded the infractions. However, the suspect consistently tries to tease the officer with her words.
You are such a handsome man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do.
Shortly after completing the follow-up questioning focused on this incident, the suspect again tried to change the course of events by flirting with the police officer.
But you are handsome.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
However, the officer remained professional and was not deterred by her advances. In the end, she was still unable to escape from the crime he'd committed.
But you are handsome.
On February 29th, 2023, officers of the Broward County Sheriff's Department observed a car moving swiftly at a high speed and weaving unpredictably between lanes. The officer conducted field sobriety tests after suspecting that the driver was under the influence of alcohol. But what caught the eye was how the driver tried to influence the officer after being arrested.
Before we get wherever you're taking me to the station, can I ask you politely to pull over, please?
I cannot pull over now.
The driver was charged with driving under the influence. While on the road to jail, she attempted to seduce the officers who urged her to turn around so they could take the situation another way.
You want to talk to me? What do you need?
I'm asking you, is there anything else we can do to sort this out?
An intense incident occurred as a female stripper was suspected of driving under the influence, posing a significant risk. On November 11th, 2022, officers in Castleberry were alerted to a driver who was driving completely out of control, crossing between lanes and even confronting oncoming traffic.
Did you have anything to drink?
No, I'm 19.
You're 19?
I cannot drink at the strip club, nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Are you sure?
After undergoing testing, the woman was interrogated. During the interrogation, she flirted with the officer, making a suggestive gesture in an attempt to charm her way out of the incident.
I don't care if y'all are male, bro.
We got plenty of female officers around to do that.
I'm good, bro. Check me. I don't care. I'm giving authorization to you.
As the officer approaches her, this woman tries to evade arrest.
Stop. Stop.
I will
As the officer moves to handcuff her, she resists. In the escalating tension, she makes an unexpected offer. She tried to offer sex as a means of evading arrest, but the officer flatly refused. In the end, the officer remained resolute in his duty. He decides to take this woman to the police station, where she will be held accountable for her actions. In Chile, a tense atmosphere arose when a foreigner attempted a dangerous and embarrassing action. When a foreigner feels trapped in a difficult situation and gets involved with a police officer, he decides to try to solve his problem the wrong way, which is a risky and unlawful move.
¿Y eso para qué? Que le ayude a mí. Que le ayude. Ya.
However, the attempt is unsuccessful, as the police reject the bribe offer and uphold the law. The situation gets even more tense when the police officer carries out his duties with integrity and professionalism. This footage involves a woman named Brenda Colwell, who was recently stopped in a Circle K gas station parking lot. In the midst of the interrogation, she exhibited inappropriate flirtatious behavior. Adding to the situation, there was a 6-year-old boy, her grandson, in the back seat of the car she was driving.
Yes, I thought you were cute.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
not.
I'm not
It's my I hope you drive my
Yet, as the police officer attempted to arrest her, what was even more surprising was the flirtatious smile on Brenda's face, almost as if she were pleased or content to be arrested. This startling incident unfolded when a female driver was apprehended by an officer for a traffic violation, speeding at high speed that led to her arrest. During the interrogation, she disclosed the reason behind her actions.
The reason I stopped you is for reckless driving.
Oh, I know. I've been
You're driving
speeding.
crazy. Why?
I've been speeding.
Why?
Because I want to go make sure that my grandma's okay.
Undeterred by her excuse, the officer conducted a field test on the female driver, and she cooperated with the officer. But what happens next can be seen in this clip. A problem arose when she failed the field test.
You're too impaired to drive.
I'm not, sir.
Okay.
There's another driver in the car.
So let me tell you. Let me talk to you, and you can ask me any questions. Okay?
The officer handcuffed the female driver and was about to place her in the car. What she said surprised the police officer.
I could give you like $300 to
No, don't say it.
Please, sir.
A woman driver, involved in a severe drunk driving accident, attempted an alarming act while in an uncontrollable state. The woman tried to bribe the officer by giving him about $6 as a last-ditch effort to avoid arrest. However, the police officer remained calm and unmoved, focusing on his duties.
La tarjeta de circulación, ¿monta?
Está aquí, güey, no hay pedo.
Ten, chico, te he hecho. No hay nada, son puras bolsas.
Despite the officer refusing her bribe, the woman attempted to resist arrest. Tensions rise, but the officer continues to carry out his duties professionally.
Acompáñame.
No voy a dejar mi camioneta sola.
No, pues, acompáñame.
No, perdón, pero no puedo.
Acompáñame.
Finally, the officer put the woman in a police car for further questioning. Even in the car, this woman still held the money she wanted to use to bribe the officer. Amidst the late hours of the night, a female stripper devises an unforeseen plan to evade the consequences of her actions. A woman was pulled over for an alleged street offense she had committed. Boldly, she offered $3,000 in an attempt to bribe a police officer.
Why are you giving me money?
How much I owe you?
You don't owe me any money. I asked for your license and registration.
Despite her efforts, the officer rejected the offer and promptly arrested her. When the police searched her car, they found a plastic bag with spilled marijuana.
It's just all in that vehicle. I don't know what.
That's personal use. Come on, take me in.
That's personal use?
Yeah, personal use. What?
Her reaction was evasive upon seeing the discovered items.
Personal use. Come on.
In Florida, a woman named Becky Tillman made a shocking offer. The conversation between the police officer and the woman takes an unexpected twist as she attempts to negotiate a resolution for her traffic violation. The most intense moment arises when the woman begins proposing deals on what she's willing to do in exchange for her freedom.
Gave me a break, so we could have worked it out and trade, you know what I mean?
Then where are we gonna go?
In the car.
The police seem complicit in her tactics, actually planning to arrest her at the right moment. In this footage, a woman is arrested by an officer for a traffic violation. It happened in early January in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The officer smelled alcohol and saw other signs. The driver was evasive during field sobriety tests, initially refusing to give her true identity.
But I'm really not, sir.
The woman grows increasingly frantic, haunted by the risk she faces. She becomes increasingly distressed, suddenly saying the unexpected.
I could give you like $300, so I'm not intoxicated at all. I haven't drank nothing, sir.
This incident occurred on July 1st, 2023. Patrol officer Samuel Greendyke stopped a suspicious vehicle, and a female driver was taken to the office for processing. Moments after being taken to the office for a DUI offense, Karina Armando attempted to engage in conversation with Officer Greendyke.
Wow, Montville Police Station's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Eventually, she was released by her father after signing a liability warning form. She received a summons for DUI, refusing a breath test, reckless driving, careless driving, and failure to maintain lane. The body camera footage captured an incident on January 16, 2022, involving Tyler Handley and the Carlsbad Police Department. Police officers conducted an investigation into a DWI case involving Tyler Handley. During interrogation, Tyler openly admitted his awareness of his wrongdoing, acknowledging that he was intoxicated.
So you're gonna go to jail for DWI? I know, okay, man? You got anything that's gonna poke me, stick me? Because I gotta search you. No, shoot a knife, so we're good.
Tyler Handley tried to influence the officers, trying to escape the legal consequences with his money. The police officers remained steadfast and focused on their duty. They refused the bribe and took Tyler Handley to the police station for further questioning. A man is apprehended by a police officer, sparking a tense negotiation.
No, I ain't got no warrant.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
What do I got a warrant for?
Misdemeanor possession of paraphernalia.
The unfolding moments will reveal the development of this situation.
I went to jail for that already.
I don't know, was there a court date that you were supposed to?
No, they arrested me and I got out.
This man knew that he had to speak firmly and intelligently to resolve this situation without making it worse.
Y'all are doing this to me on purpose, man.
Bro, I'm not the one that signs warrants, alright?
A tense dialogue ensues, accompanied by scrutinizing gazes. The man attempts to justify himself, offering excuses and pleading with the police officer not to arrest him.
It's nothing personal, Steve.
I know,
you're just a little heated.
You can at least let me get dressed. I'm not going nowhere. When I go in the house, I'll change my pants.
What is up now?
Despite the man's efforts, the officer remains resolute and committed to fulfilling his duties.
What do I got a warrant for?
Misdemeanor possession of paraphernalia.
What?
A law enforcement officer from Oklahoma faces charges of rape following an accusation by a woman stating he assaulted her on April 17th, 2022. The police officer's body camera captured the inappropriate conversation with a woman while on patrol.
You're sexy. Is that unprofessional of me? I don't know, I'm sorry, but I'm just like, damn.
The conversation is intense, leading to the belief there is a plan to do something outrageous.
You just chilling tonight? If I'm wandering around, where should I wander? You got a room? Okay.
The footage stops, making us even more suspicious of what happened next. As night fell, the situation grew more tense due to the actions of a female driver, prompting officers to question her. They quickly observed the actions of the woman. On the night of February 10th, 2023, Officer Barr of the Tampa Police Department arrested a woman named Melissa Seals. The events during that scenario resulted in a highly tense situation.
What I want to do is just take a look at your eyes, okay? All right, cool. Do you wear contacts or anything? Okay. Any medical problems?
Officer Barr promptly conducted a check on Melissa to verify whether she was indeed driving under the influence.
I'm a model.
Gotcha.
I think I just follow the camera.
Gotcha. All right, you're gonna watch that. Try to hold off on talking to make it hard for me to see, okay?
This moment serves as a reminder of the crucial role police officers play in maintaining road safety. The arrest of Melissa Seals was a necessary law enforcement action aimed at preventing potential harm. In this situation on a highway, a traffic violator does something to a police officer. A police officer halts a car with an expired registration. During the interaction, the driver of the car openly admits his mistake while conversing with the officer.
Okay, what's in the back here? You got a bunch of beer right there. No, this is for my friend. For your friend, yeah.
Following his failure on the sobriety test, the officer escorted Uribe into the police car. While en route to the local police station, Uribe made an astonishing offer to the police officer.
¿Qué me está ofreciendo?
However, the officer declined, and instead, Uribe received charges for a highway violation and attempting to bribe the officer. In the next installment, a shocking moment occurs during a street interrogation and will leave you caught up in the unexpected. In the middle of a routine traffic check, a male suspect tries to seduce a female police officer. Unexpectedly, the male suspect manages to seduce the female officer, and the situation takes a completely unexpected turn.
I know, I'm sorry. You're gonna ride with me.
This situation serves as a reminder of the challenges police officers face in performing their duties professionally, which at times leads to actions they should not take. In an incident that took place on March 14, 2017, a Cleveland-based music artist was among 3 street gang members sentenced for a 2016 gang fight in Cleveland Heights. When officers arrived at his home, Bates was found in a near-drunk state, running a gambling operation in his basement. However, Bates's troubles didn't end there, as a condition of his release during the pending trial required him to abide by a curfew and maintain sobriety.
Are you drunk? Because you smell like you've been drinking a lot. And you can't speak English on the phone, so guess what we're gonna do? What are we gonna do then? You're gonna give us a breathalyzer.
It was clear that the situation was escalating as Lee repeatedly tried to work things out with the deputies who came to his house.
You try the breathalyzer.
We can do the breathalyzer if you want.
Alright, so let's do the breathalyzer.
We'll do it when we get outside.
Alright.
It also highlights the power of evidence and body cameras that document incidents like this, ensuring that inappropriate actions are brought to light. A major scandal has rocked the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey after a shocking video surfaced involving its top brass. The sequence of events began with a routine traffic stop due to an unknown license plate number. Although the driver possessed a valid driver's license, he couldn't locate his insurance card or vehicle registration, leading to the impoundment of his car.
What is the reason they were pulled over?
The driver has all the information. He'll tell you.
No. I need to know.
No, you don't need to know.
Okay.
We're not involved here. You're picking them up.
No, I'm involved.
What made this case stick was that one of the passengers in the vehicle was the daughter of Karen Z. Turner, a commissioner at the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey.
Why were they pulled over, first of all? Miss. Now, don't call me Miss. I'm Commissioner. Thank you.
Commissioner?
Yes.
All due
Why
respect,
were they pulled over? Why
the driver will tell you.
Why is the car getting towed?
Go ask him.
The situation took a turn when a controversial video emerged.
Shame on both of you. I will be talking to the chief of police.
Please.
And I will be speaking to the mayor.
Badge number 540.
I got your name.
Consequently, Turner was dismissed on Monday, sparking questions about ethics and integrity within the government.
Now, don't call me Miss. I'm Commissioner.
In Columbus, Ohio, a woman was stopped by police for driving while typing a message on her cell phone, but surprisingly, she got into an argument with the officer. This woman had been stopped by a police officer who sternly gave her a ticket for her offense. However, she has no intention of taking the ticket for granted.
Under Ohio state law, you can only pull me over for texting if there's another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years, and you're wrong.
She persistently attempted to talk and explain, trying to be evasive, looking for all ways and defenses to get out of this situation.
Who is a person who pays your salary? But sir, please.
No, I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm no longer going to listen to you.
Continuing her attempts, the officer firmly stopped her dialogue as talking did not resolve the issue. The officer firmly ensured she couldn't evade the consequences. In the Santa Fe region of the United States, a driver's desperate act came to light. He did it to influence a police officer who was interrogating him, hoping to be acquitted of the charges. Quintana, the driver of the sedan, appears to be in a bad mood, and a challenging situation looms as the officer interrogates him.
She was driving, bro. We came down. Try again, bro. Who was driving? She was driving.
Things get very complicated for Quintina, as he has to undergo questioning at the police station.
Oh, you need 10 grand. No, dude. No. Don't even start with that, bro. It's gonna get worse. Don't even start with that.
However, Quintina's interaction with the police adds an intriguing and even more surprising element to the situation.
Oh, there's a bag in this car that's got probably like, I don't know, 20 G's in it.
The upcoming scene presents a gripping moment involving a woman, intensifying due to the events unfolding within this clip. On November 10th, 2022, an unfortunate incident occurred involving a woman, prompting a street encounter that required police officers to assess the situation.
Do you feel the effects of any intoxicating beverage you consume?
No, I do not. I mean...
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you used any marijuana?
The inebriated woman is seen struggling to align with the life she truly desires. The officer's presence should have prompted a moment of realization, yet she attempted to evade the consequences of her actions.
Can I go?
No, ma'am. No, I won't be able to release you. That'll be up to the judge. At the end of the day, you were impaired operating motor vehicle. 0.08 is the legal limit. Understand?
Her attempts to escape the incident were unsuccessful, and she ended up having to be questioned at a nearby police station for this incident. In South Carolina, a woman named Lauren Elizabeth Cutshaw exhibited an unexpected response when apprehended by the police. Cutshaw was initially stopped for speeding and eventually arrested after failing a field sobriety test.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for driving under the influence.
I'm a pretty girl. Please don't make me go in there.
While seated in the police patrol car, Cutshaw made a statement that portrayed a surprising level of confidence.
I've never been arrested. I've never been in jail. Please. I don't want to know what it's like. I don't want to know what it's like.
An Ohio state trooper, Brian D. Lee, engaged in an inappropriate act, attempting to take advantage while on duty. The released video shows Lee's unethical behavior as he tries to approach female passengers with flirtatious comments and even seduce them.
Take her home and handcuff her into
That was just that like orange carpet last week, so.
During his interactions, Lee even jokes about acting more aggressively with female passengers after turning off the camera. Lee was convicted of 4 counts of violating women's civil rights and 1 count of felony cyberstalking after using platforms like Craigslist and Facebook to contact women he stopped in traffic. Late at night, outside a bustling bar, an incident unfolded as 2 officers engaged in a conversation with a man they intended to meet. The situation seems safe when they first meet in front of the bar, shaking hands like ordinary people who just want to start a conversation on a quiet night. The man explains what happened and who was actually involved in the incident he reported. He goes into detail, trying to explain to the officers what they should have done.
Shot her. You know why? Thought she was cheating. That's why. He doesn't have a relationship with her. You should testify to that.
At this juncture, the conversation intensifies, escalating the tension between the man and the officers. It reaches a point where the man confesses to having committed an offense. A police officer in Nigeria appears to be unjustly exerting authority in a degrading manner towards an innocent foreigner on the bustling streets. The police officer arbitrarily chooses to stop a foreigner passing by on a motorcycle on a major highway.
Huh? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Where are you coming from? España, Spain. Oui.
In an increasingly tense situation, the police officer attempted to extract a bribe from the foreigner, using intimidation and harsh treatment.
I don't have anything yet. I came today. I didn't change money. I didn't tell anything.
This is a stark example of someone entrusted to protect the public misusing their authority for personal gain.
No, I'm sorry. No clothes. No, I'm sorry. I have to go.
Such abuse of power undermines public trust in the police and law enforcement agencies.
Money.